Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't noticed from the title, I'm going to be talking about periods today. Periods after birth. I know this topic is a little TMI, but I just want to share my experience and the little knowledge that I know about this. So to begin the video, I winded up getting my period a month after I gave birth, and that was because I was pumping breast milk for my son. And if you don't already know this, but when you breastfeed, you do take longer to get your period back. There are some women that get it back in months when they stop breastfeeding, the 6 months, and there's some women that go a whole year without getting their period, which I had no idea that even existed, or that was even possible. So I kind of envy those women. But anyways, like I said, I did get my period a month after, and I do want to give a little information that I did look up, which is that your period may not be the same after you give birth. If you might have been regular before, you might become irregular. If you had, the most horrible periods before, they might be completely normal and not painful or anything like that after you give birth. It just really depends. I'm not saying that it's going to change 100%, but I do want to mention that that does happen. For instance, in my case, I do get my periods every month, but they are kind of irregular. I do get them around the same days, but it's never the same day every month. And then I do also want to mention that before I had my son, I would get cramps and back pain. And usually my cramps would just happen on the day that I would get my period. So when I would start cramping, I'd be like, okay, I'm going to get my period today. But now that I've had my son and I've had 2 periods, I'm going on my third one this month. It's a lot different. I feel like it's more painful. As far as cramping, when I'm on my actual period, my cramps feel like they hurt more, and then they do tend to go on to the next day, which I really don't like. But I mean, what can I do? My body is gonna do what my body does. Another thing that I do want to mention is that I can actually tell when I'm ovulating, and by that I mean I kind of give like a cramping on one side or the other. For instance, a few days ago, I was cramping really bad for my right side, and it was super painful. I had to take some medicine. I've been trying not to take medicine, because before I had my son, I would like to take Midol, Tylenol, ibuprofen, anything to get my cramps away, because I just hate feeling pain. But after I had my son, I've kind of wanted to limit my intake and taking those kinds of pain medicines. But for these past few days, I did have to take some Advil, which I wasn't wanting to, but it was just hurting so much that I couldn't take it anymore. And then the month before, which was in October, my left side was the one that was bothering me. So I have been able to tell the days that I'm ovulating, and the pain doesn't last, a whole week or anything like that. It just lasts for maybe 2 days. And it's kind of like an on and off pain. And then I'm thinking the day that I'm most fertile, or yeah, I guess the peak of ovulation is when it's hurting the most. So for me, that's the time that lasted longer. I'm not 100% sure on my little theory that I have here, but it's just my thought of what is maybe happening in my body. I might later on consult with like a doctor or something and ask them, and get 100% information on it. But I just have that to share. So like I mentioned, your period might not be the same. I do want to mention though that if you have your period and it interferes with your ability to function, then I recommend you seek medical help, because that is for sure not normal. So you need to go get yourself checked out right away. But other than that, different little things, I'm pretty sure you might notice, from before you got pregnant to after you got pregnant. So I know this video is kind of short, but I did just want to touch up on this, topic. I think it's kind of important for, especially first time moms to kind of know this information, especially because it has to do with themselves. So, I'm sorry for this video being a little TMI, but I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you found it useful and helpful in some way. If you'd like to see more of my videos, please subscribe to my channel, so you can see updates, you can see, different informative videos that I'll upload, and reviews for different baby things. So again, please subscribe to my channel and I'll see you for my next video. Bye.